Nowadays, in the world of nutrition, there is a lot of confusion. If you want to go for weight loss, then what to do? Whether to go on a low carb, ketogenic diet or a low fat diet? To count your calories or to go on intermittent fasting? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel Zellocity, the full stop to your confusion. In this video, we're going to cover intermittent fasting versus calorie counting, how one can be better than the other or vice versa. Before getting into the specifics and which one is better for you, you need to understand what intermittent fasting is and what calorie counting is. So, calorie counting is just literally having a track of your overall calories and counting and estimating how much you're actually consuming in a day and regulating it as per how much you're burning in a day, and then you'll have a clear idea on how much you're eating less and restricting your calories so that you're in a calorie deficit. I've already made a video on how you can count your calories, so this one is the video if you want to know more about that. But hey, ultimately, calorie counting is a method of calorie restriction. You restricting calories in order to lose weight. Talking about intermittent fasting, it's just not eating for, let's say, 14 hours or 16 hours or 20 hours in a day and eating within 4, 8 or 10 hours of eating window. That's a restricted time of eating. It's also called time restricted feeding. This becomes another form of calorie restriction where you don't eat for a certain amount of time, and in the restricted time window of eating, you're not obviously going to eat as many calories as you would as opposed to eating 5, 6, 8 small meals in a day, right? So this is how it helps you stay in a calorie deficit, restrict your calories in order to lose weight. Now, if you want to understand why calories really matter, then this is the video. I've already made a detailed video on this, so do check it out. So let's now get into which one is better. The first case, why intermittent fasting can be better than calorie counting. Simply put, intermittent fasting saves you from the time and the effort that you would put into counting your calories, doing all the mathematics, and especially if you hate math, because there are some people like that, then intermittent fasting can be a great tool for you. You don't have to count your calories. You can just be flexible and not eat within, let's say, 16 hours, 18 hours, whatever, and eat within a certain time period. And in that, you have to make sure that you're prioritizing the right quality of foods and eating mostly whole foods, eating your goddamn protein, eating your fruits and vegetables, and not overeating on your junk. That's really important, okay? Calories matter. So intermittent fasting does not mean that you can eat whatever you get your hands on within the restricted time window, okay? You really need to make sure that you're getting all the adequate amount of nutrients even within the restricted window, but it saves you from the mathematical calorie counting stuff. Now, the second thing is intermittent fasting helps you control your hunger. That really helps if you are someone that has episodes of binge eating and you really want to nibble on something all the time. That intermittent fasting, incorporating that over time, can really help you control your hunger hormones and control your appetite. Now, number 3, which is my personal favorite. So I've been on intermittent fasting for a long time. I do it. It's not that I hate it. Because I've made a video in the past in which I've told that intermittent fasting is overhyped. It's because people just promote it as the holy grail. I love intermittent fasting and I incorporate it in my life. Well, hey, you might not believe me, but I'm actually in the fasted state right now. I have not had food for almost 14 hours and I'm still not hungry and my brain is super active. So the number 3 benefit of intermittent fasting over calorie counting is the immense brain focus and the mental focus that you have in the fasted state. So that is a big benefit that you can incorporate intermittent fasting in your lifestyle for, okay? Now, coming to the next topic, how calorie counting can be better than intermittent fasting. If you're someone that cannot go without food for 2-3 hours, more than 4 hours in a day, then intermittent fasting might not be a suitable option for you. You can try, but it might not work for you. In this scenario, a calorie counting method would give you more flexibility, as in enjoying your meals, 6 meals, 8 small meals in a day. As long as you're having a track on your overall calories, you will still lose weight, and that is still going to help you in the long run. Now, second thing is that it gives you more flexibility to eat your favorite chocolates or ice creams in moderation. As I always say, 80-20 rule is the best to go for in long-term sustainable approach for nutrition, which means prioritizing 80% of whole foods and good nutrient dense foods, and then 20% of your overall calories and your overall food can be from chocolate, little bit portions of the not so healthy stuff, okay? So calorie counting method really gives you more flexibility, as in you exactly know how much calories you're consuming from your favorite chocolate chocolate or favorite ice cream, like a small bowl of it, and you'll know how much calories it's giving you, and you can just literally put it in your overall calories, and that gives you more flexibility. And that is why calorie counting method is also known as flexible dieting. So if that's something that you enjoy doing in the long run, and if you really want to incorporate this flexible dieting and flexible approach in your lifestyle for nutrition, then this calorie counting method can be very helpful for you and much better than intermittent fasting. Third important thing that calorie counting allows you to do is having a track on your long-term progress. You can keep a track of your calories week-wise, and then if you hit a plateau, you'll know how much calories to reduce and how to go ahead with that. And this is how calorie counting method can be better than intermittent fasting for some people. Now, you decide which category you fit into. So the conclusion, it really depends from person to person. If you are someone that can go without food for more than 4-6 hours and you don't really feel hungry a lot of time, and you can perform even without having food in your tummy like I do, I can think clearly even when I'm empty stomach. And in fact, I can think much clearer when I'm empty stomach. So if you're someone like that, then intermittent fasting is the one for you. You can really go for that, and you'll have a really easy time having your meals and enjoying your long-term lifestyle, and also lose weight along with it, right? But if you're someone that wants to eat small meals or wants to enjoy some flexibility in your routine, enjoy your ice creams and chocolates in moderation, as I told, then calorie counting might be the perfect method for you. Again, do what works best for you, as I always say in my videos, but do not forget to eat your goddamn protein. It's very important, okay? Neither of these dietary approaches will save you from diseases or save you from hormonal imbalances if you do not get the right amount of nutrients from your diet. I'm not just talking about protein here, I'm also talking about the essential fatty acids, which are the omega-3 fatty acids, your vitamins, your minerals, B complex, D3. You need to make sure you're getting all these vitamins and minerals from food. And if you're not, then over time it can really be disastrous for you, and we don't want that, right? Being healthy overall and getting the right amount of nutrients is much better than how you look and you losing weight, okay? The long-term focus should be on overall health and overall nutrient supply from food, the protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, everything, okay? And losing weight should be a secondary goal for everybody. So this is the end of the video. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, hit the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I will definitely keep posting more and more interesting content, so please stay tuned, hit the bell icon for more notifications whenever I'm posting videos. And this is my Instagram if you want to hit me up for my personal coachings or video consultations. I would love to help you. And again, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, eat your goddamn protein, eat your goddamn vitamins, minerals, do your goddamn workout, and watch your goddamn velocity videos, and I'm goddamn signing off.